Look at Cleveland's starting group. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Collins is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And for Charlotte. The ball spots Grueling by which is out there ties Gibson. And it's a Kobe in the 3 spot. There's the development there. The role players affect the team.
It can be a major feel the needs of a team. And that's what it's all about. A shot here, a block there, structural players.
And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ballgame. Cleveland moving it around. And here's Collins from outside. Bridges. Gibson. Ball's not loose and stolen by Mobley. The lineup of the here for Grueling. Good on the 3-point shot.
Garland feels comfortable from just about anywhere beyond the arc, including that short corner.
You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we're just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
What an explosive play from Allen, getting off the ground quickly, and that burst in athleticism, impressive.
Hornets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far. Bridges finds Miller. Here's a Kobe. Back to Miller. Finds the Green. Off to a good start. Garland, the pass to him. To Garland. On deep, Collins. It's good. It's Garland with the assist.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth in long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. talked about their best in the league three-point percentage, and it has as much to do with their system, Greg, as their shooters. They know how to get guys open on the perimeter. Ball feeling it out a bit. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself in the belly to make that shot. That's money.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the floor.
And here are the Cavaliers. They're on an 11-3 run. Outside Garland. And here's Collins from outside. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. And it's straight on the floor. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. To the paint. Gibson against Collins. And stolen by Mobley. Right side, Collins. Pass to Allen. Lays it up off the glass.
Exhibiting toughness right there and persistence. Allen might have been fouled on that inside basket.
They're outside. They get out to Ball. It's a time. Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
And it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
Shots good by Mobley.
And more than just a jump shooter, it's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Get loud and make some noise for Lil Dancer.
So almost entirely new grouping now for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in. Williams comes in for Bridges. Josh Green's checked in for Josh Okogie. And Smith's subbed in for Miller. Max Strus is checked in for Cleveland. Jerome comes in for Garland. Here's Jerome. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Mobley is screen on Ball. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Collins. Mobley's got his second basket of the game.
Sometimes basketball is a simple game. Get that ball to Evan Mobley inside, and good things will happen.
Hill with a wide open look. And a foul from three-point range. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down. They like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And one other thing they've done well today is share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just play unselfishly.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going on the second. It's Jason Mobley. Then it's Collins. Then there's Allen. And Jerome took a two-point spot.
Just fun to see on the task and that's all.
Yeah, these teams trading for each other. It's taking back and forth we go.
Here's Collins. Turned an outstanding game against Denver.
I mean, talk about
Taking up here. 6 left here in the second. That might get in no time at all. Collins has got 6.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And great, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, forcing teams to shoot over the top.
And Bridges made sure to get those points back right away.
Master Allen, outside Green. On deep, Collins. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. 9 points for the Prodigy.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams won.
To stretch the floor. Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here is Smith. Still yet to score. Jared Allen grabs the miss. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try.
And here's Collins from outside. Offensive rebound.
To go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
2 seconds separating the shot clock from game. With the fly.
Offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just tell him no easy layups. It's a simple play. And that's what you expect from him.
And it's tied up with that one. He's off on the second.
Yes, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss would keep him on top.
Smith for 3. Smith missing again. Terrific work from distance. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
We're back again.
You take a look at the Hornets. What you see is what you get. And you aren't seeing much from them.
Yeah, they've got some nice pieces on their roster, but the lack of firepower to make any real noise, at least this year.
And guys, the Charlotte Hornets are in an even game.
I like how they've been eating the glass. Figuratively, no one should eat glass.
Just barbecued chicken.
It's the centerpiece of healthy, balanced diet, Ernie.
And that concludes.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball. He's been looking wild.
Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Charles Gibson is out there at Bridges, and it's a Kobe at the 3, the small forward. So that's the line for Charlotte. This is a results league for head coach. And you're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway. But we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players.
He's got it all tied up now for Cleveland. And here's ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. And the biggest thing of the game was time. That's it, and they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Greenwich Fieldhouse. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And timeout is called by Charles Lee, who wants to check in with his team and regroup. Between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
You take a look at one. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend, but maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year, so that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined the light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can build the long ball.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in the post game.
Here's Bridges. And it's Spurs with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out. Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was looking great.
And it was their first series win without
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand.
In recent seasons, the Charlotte Hornets have been very active in the trade market.
Well, it seems like they're always wheeling and dealing. I mean, they're on the quest for that perfect fit lineup, moving pieces around, trying to find the right recipe for success.
Williams is checked in for the Hornets. Then for the Cavaliers, Tyson's checked in. And it's Sam Merrill. Charlotte trailing. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Collins. Javonte Green is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Allen. And it's Jerome in at the 2 spot. Outside Collins. Allen with the triple. The Cavaliers pull it on.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. Did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside. That's good. I like seeing Allen get this kind of position because you give him the rock there, and he can take care of the rest.
Now here's ball. A 15-footer. And once again off the mark by Charlotte. Collins with it. Now Smith defending. And yes, it's good. And that's 17 points for the Prodigy. Hornets trail by 5. Outside Green. minutes now in the quarter. And so it's Wall who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. He's dropped in for Ty Jerome. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, during the break, listen in with Charles Lee and his team. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said,
Thanks so much, David.
This is where Miller relies on his moxie and agility on the inside the lane.
After Collins, lets it go from deep. Collins with another man.
That's been the story for him this quarter. He's been to bring it in with the stretch here. Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage.
Now into the lineup for Cleveland. Number 4.
Cleveland's gotten off to a 0-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. On deep, Collins. The Hornets pull it in. Just going to 2 minutes gone here in the final quarter. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Now, Collins. Outside Garland. He's looking for stuff the alley. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since they've reached the fourth quarter. Deep from Garland. And Charlotte continues with the ball.
I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. Ball work the ball.
Pass to Lee.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
It's been a 3-point
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That one doesn't go. Hunter with some nice defense. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. He gets it in there. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but